Welcome back to the RV Rundown. I'm your host Barry, and this is the all-new 2024 Wildwood 29VIEW. The 29VIEW is a unique rear kitchen model. That's where I'm at right now, in the back of the camper, with a hidden bunkhouse, which is kind of cool. We'll get to that in a little bit, but I want to take you through this thing. Here in the rear kitchen, we have loads of counter space for prep. We've got a big dual basin sink. We've got a high-rise faucet for getting those pots and pans clean. And lots of storage out and around it. There's the typical glass top 3-burner stove, again, just extending that prep space. And instead of having a traditional dinette, here we have a little breakfast buffet style stool situation where we can sit and look out these big beautiful windows, hence the name, the view, and just sit and eat our breakfast. I think that's kind of cool. Directly across from this in our slide, we do have a Furrion electric refrigerator. This is 12 volt, it cools down really fast, and there's plenty of space in there for those longer trips. There's a pantry here in the slide as well, and that's going to give us that extra storage space for all of those chips and crackers and snacks and things that we want on a daily basis. As we move forward, we end up in our living room. Now this is kind of unique. We have a big U-shaped sofa in the center. There is a jackknife, so this lifts up and lays flat to create yet another bed for guests. Down below it, we have storage. And Wildwood's thought of a lot of things. They've given us some totes and crates down there that neatly fit the space so that we can store extra stuff. The entertainment unit itself is flanked by cabinets on each side, again, just offering more storage. We have a large flat space for a big flat screen TV to be mounted, a Bluetooth Furrion soundbar, and an electric fireplace down low. Now this is 50 amp service with 2 ACs, and there's a solar panel on the roof that's connected back to a solar charge controller to help keep all your 12 volt systems topped off. Now what makes this thing truly unique is the fact that behind this slide is a hidden bunk room. As a matter of fact, you have what looks like pretty traditional storage, albeit a little shallow right here, but there's a doorknob hiding inside, and when we pull it, it opens up to yet another room. There's 2 bunks in there, there's a little table for working at, and there's some extra storage options there as well. Again, this is an awesome space for the grandkids to come along, or just to have a neat bunk room that's very different than the traditional floor plans. As we head out of the living room and towards the main entrance, which is right here, we do bypass our main control center. So we've got our slide out switches as well as our awning switches all right here, and our light controls as well as that solar panel. We'll come back to that in a bit because I want to run the slide in before we go outside, but I still want to head down the hall here to check out the bathroom. The bathroom, I think, is really neat. I love the way that Wildwood does their decor. They put in these big arched pieces here that just give it a very unique look. The bathroom itself is pretty spacious. It has a large shower surround with a skylight up above for those tall folks. And there's a foot flush toilet as well as plenty of storage. So we've got some cabinetry at the base of the sink. We've got a spot where we could easily stash a trash can. And of course there's a medicine cabinet in behind the main mirror. All of this is completed by a sliding door to make access easy. Coming out of the bathroom and down the hall, it leads us into the main bedroom. This bedroom is really cool because it features a custom king-sized bed. It's on an electric lift that allows you to sit up and watch the TV. Now, there's a spot for a TV flat screen that's right here on the main wall. They have a TV backer sticker to tell you where to mount it. And that's great because it also gives us a lot more space at the foot of the bed to get up and get our clothes on and get ready in the morning. Also at the foot of the bed we have a storage solution. They've put in more of those custom crates that are fitted to the space just to keep all of your good stuff for your bedding. Now this is flanked by a traditional travel trailer style storage. We've got closets on either side and shelving up high, and one of the two air conditioners is right here in the main bedroom. In addition to all of that, we have a large hanging closet that could also accommodate a washer dryer if you chose to. I think that's really smart for folks looking to stay out longer or potentially even live out of one of these trailers for a little while. Now, before we head outside, I want to go back to that main control panel and close the slide just to see what's accessible. Let's do it. Now, as I was saying, the control panel is conveniently located right here where you come in the door and have immediate access to it. We have light switches to cut everything on, and all of our main primary switches and tank reveals are right here. I'm going to run that slide in. Let's go ahead and do it and see what's accessible. And there it is. So with the slide all the way in, we really only have access to the main bedroom and the bathroom. Our kitchen's kind of cut off. We can't get into the pantry because the door collides with the sofa, and we can't get into the refrigerator because the door collides with the end of the island. So for a quick pit stop, good for the bathroom, not great for making snacks without being able to let that slide out. Let's let it back out and go check out some of the features outside. Stepping outside the 29VIEW, we've got a lot of cool stuff going on. At the very front of the vehicle, we have an electric tongue jack. There's a battery cutoff switch down low to shut things off when you want to put it in storage. And then walking around to the patio side, you'll notice a large door for the pass-through storage. There's a lot of space in here, and they've given us some organizing component for all of our jack-related items. Up underneath, you'll notice that it's an enclosed underbelly, as well as electric jacks. Electric stabilization jacks are great because they run down at the touch of a button. They're seriously easy to use. Our main entrance has step-above steps for more ride. These adjust super easily. Their feet make contact with the ground, so you don't get that wobbly diving board effect going in and out of the RV. There's a large grab handle to aid getting in and out as well. They don't call it the 29VIEW for nothing. If you notice, there's big windows all the way around this RV. They really do let all that light in and give you the view of your campsite that you desire. On the patio side, we have a huge electric awning that lets out at the touch of a button. It's LED lit, and we also have marine grade speakers. These are Bluetooth, and you can connect your phone back to them to play music out under the patio. We have an option to hook up a TV out here as well. There's a marker for the TV backer, as well as cable out and a power source right beneath it. To really aid in your patio dining time, they've given us an Everchill refrigerator, as well as a Titan Flame combo grill and griddle. I really like this because it gives us more cooking options and lets us spend more time outside. At the rear of the camper, we have our primary endpoint for our water, as well as our cable and satellite options. There's a 4-inch square tube bumper for stashing away your sewer hose, and mounted to that is a full-size spare. Up high, you'll notice that we are pre-wired for a backup camera. This can be installed as an aftermarket feature. You can purchase an extendable lippert ladder to get up to your roof should you choose to. Also at the rear of the camper, we have an outside shower. Great for cleaning up all those things after a big adventurous day. As we push around to the off-door side, you'll notice that there is the 50-amp main shore line in right there at the back of the camper. Pushing up towards the front, And you can see that those bunks that we saw inside have their own individual windows to look out of, completing that view that the 29VIEW boasts so much. Just forward of the slide, we've got our outs for all of our sewage components. All in all, I really personally love the 29VIEW from Wildwood. I think it's a great layout for grandparents that want that traditional couples travel trailer feel but want that space for the grandkids to come along, or families that just want an alternative floor plan to the traditional bunkhouse. It's definitely worth seeing for yourself in person at Southern RV in McDonough, Georgia, or you can visit us online at southernrv.com. If you have any questions, give us a call, 770-477-0552, and please like, comment, subscribe, share. It really helps a small channel like ours. Until next time, happy camping.